Okay, so there are a lot of paranormal shows out there, and there are a lot of people who go ghost hunting and investigating and all that. And a lot of people, I'm not going to name names, Zach Baggins. I'm sorry, I had a douchebag in my throat. I'm kidding. But yeah, they do things that are asking for trouble, and this is the SiN guide to how to not piss off the undead. Now, if you have a ghost in your home or in a location that hasn't done anything but make its presence known, all it really wants to do is to A, let you know it's there, and B, to let you know that it was its house before it was your home. So the best idea really is to go, I'm cool with you being here as long as you don't fuck anything up. Or you can do the good old fashioned get out. I command you to get out. And you can even say, in the name of Jesus Christ, I command you to get out. You could say it in any other deity. You could say it in the name of Buddha, I command you to get out. Now, if you go into a haunted location and do things like Zach Baggins and provoke it, like, I know that you guys are in here and this was prison and you do a lot of shanking, ass raping, and murdering, and I hear that this is the porthole to hell, so why don't you come up and get me? Why don't you throw something at my head? Why don't you pull my hair? Why don't you let me know you're here? When something bad happens in a location, the energy remains there. Even if the person didn't die there, the energy remains there. And if the person has passed on, they might find that place a familiar place that they want to go. So don't provoke them, because they'll be like, oh yeah, baby, I'll show you what I got. And if it's not them, it could be something that you don't want in there, something dark, something unnatural, something supernatural, something evil. And on a show like Ghost Adventures, they're always talking about demons and things like that. Here's a quick cure for that. Say the Lord's Prayer. Throw holy water. Make a ring of salt around you, so if it is going to throw anything at you, it will not be able to penetrate that ring of salt. Use brick dust. Anything that means to cause you harm cannot cross the line of brick dust. Use gopher dust. It's supposed to get rid of demons. Use hot foot powder. Anything that means you harm again cannot cross that line. These are all things that you can buy and or make if you know what you're doing. Now, if you're in a cemetery, because there's a lot of times that these people will go to cemeteries and, provoke things. If you're in a cemetery, there are more than one person buried there. And, you need to be respectful of the dead, because that's the one thing we all have in common. It's the punchline to the joke that we can never escape, is that we're all going to die. So one day it might be someone with cameras coming up to you and going, can you make a noise, or are you going to hurt me, and you might be frightened and lash out. So I don't understand the provoking thing. Really, I don't get it. If also with the trigger objects, if you're going to an all-male penitentiary, why don't you bring an attractive female with you? If you're holding a group tour of a haunted location, don't provoke anything. Understand that if it's a negative energy, something unnatural, something supernatural, something evil, that it can follow you home. Don't buy houses where people have been murdered. Don't buy houses on Native American burial grounds. This is Horror Movie 101. There are other people who can exorcise demons or ghosts other than the Catholic Church. I was watching a thing on Paranormal State where they brought in a priest, and there was a Wiccan psychic who was helping with the case. And the Catholic priest is, smashing crosses on things and drawing crosses on things and saying the Lord's Prayer and everything. And she simply bound a mirror. And once she bound the mirror, everything really stopped. So be nice to your local witches. I know that some of you who are Christian think that witchcraft is an abomination against God. But, a lot of people who are Christians tend to go to witches whenever they need them. Whenever they need help, whenever they want something. So, I'm just saying, I've seen it. I've seen it happen a lot. Iron is supposed to be something that ghosts can't cross. Again, holy water. I hear from someone that if you go to a Catholic church and fill up a bottle of holy water from where you dip your fingers in it and genuflect, that's stealing holy water. Apparently you're supposed to ask permission. Or you can buy holy water. What was the Good Friday rain? Rain on a Good Friday is considered holy water as well. And Easter. So collect rainwater. I recommend straining it because it is rainwater and there's all kinds of things that can get stuck in it and get rosy. Protection from evil. If you think that you have something negative in your home, get a bottle, fill it with water that has never been through a pipe, aka rainwater. Then anything that is evil, negative, anything like that, will get trapped inside of the bottle. You can hang it from a tree, you can hang it in your home, you can set it up. But this is my Halloween edition, but one edition of how to properly protect yourself from the supernatural, and I thought it'd be fitting because it's Halloween coming up soon. And if you're me, and I am me, I would never try and get rid of a ghost. I would try and understand it, because one day I'm going to die. And I'm terminal, and so I'm going to die a lot faster than a lot of people think, so I would try and figure out what it wanted. Don't do EVPs or anything like that, try and communicate with the dead, because you could get anybody, it won't be the person that you're asking for, so you could get something saying, get out of the house, bitch, and it doesn't mean your house is haunted, it just means that something new that it can communicate. If something's violently hurting you, then yeah, contact a paranormal group, lay down brick dust, lay down salt, get holy water, and protect yourself that way. But there's all kinds of research you can do on it, and I encourage you to do that. And happy Halloween, boys and ghouls.